All right, everyone, we begin with the good news and not so good news that has rocked fans of The Witcher.
Do not tell me that this is finally the moment you've decided to actually care about someone other than yourself.
Don't touch Roach.
The good news is that Netflix's The Witcher will officially get a fourth season following its return to the streamer this summer, but it'll be without Henry Cavill. Liam Hemsworth, the one that is not Thor, will be taking over the role of Geralt.
Yeah, that was actually my other brother, Luke. So, yeah, I'm the other brother.
Oh. That's funny.
And while both actors shared cordial statements regarding the passing of the torch, fans were not as pleased with the news. Many shared their dismay over Cavill's impending departure, while others said they were so upset that they will flat out stop watching the show altogether.
You are intelligent. I'll give you that. So I won't kill you, but you can't stay here.
Neither can you.
So why the change up? Well, many point to Cavill's celebrated return as DC's big screen Superman being the reason, while others theorize that Henry has had ongoing issues with the showrunners over creative choices.
I am back as Superman.
Regardless, the question is, can The Witcher survive without Henry Cavill? Well, here to share his hot takes with us today is WatchMojo's very own Ricky Tucci. Ricky, starting with The Witcher, Liam Hemsworth, is he a worthy replacement?
Well, I'll say this. Henry Cavill is loved by fans for his dedication to the role. He is very nerdy. He built his own computers. He plays with the miniature figurines. He builds like these things. He's really beloved in the community. It's definitely a big blow to fans of The Witcher, to fans of Cavill. At the same time, maybe Liam Hemsworth will step up.
Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh.
All right, Ricky, moving on to some tech news, as billionaire business magnate Elon Musk's Twitter acquisition has some celebrities speaking out, others leaving the social site, and encouraging others to do the same.
Is it true, as many have put forward today, that you are evil?
No, I am not the evil, I just misunderstood.
With Elon's promise to make sweeping changes, including mass firings, maybe bringing back Vine, and possibly reinstating Donald Trump to the platform, the likes of Shonda Rhimes, Tony Braxton, Alex Winter, and even Mick Foley have all vowed to leave the social site.
And you make the right decision. Make it for you, make it for me, make it for them.
But of course, Elon has his celebrity supporters, including podcast king Joe Rogan.
That's what Elon wants to bring back to Twitter, is reasonable exchange of ideas. That's like, he really thinks it's important.
It is important.
Elon Musk has always been a controversial figure, but with some big names, with some pretty big follower counts hitting the exits, the question is, will Elon Musk ultimately help or hurt this social platform? Ricky, what says you?
I'll say this, Twitter was never a nice place. So I don't think that Elon is necessarily going to make it way worse. That being said, we're in a transition period now where there's a lot of policies still being discussed. Obviously, free speech absolutionism can be very dangerous if it's not properly moderated.
To anyone I've offended, I just want to say, I reinvented electric cars and I'm sending people to Mars in a rocket ship. Did you think I was also going to be a chill, normal dude?
All right, sticking with takeover news, Ricky, as Warner Brothers Discovery has selected filmmaker James Gunn, producer Peter Safran to head DC's film, television, and animation divisions.
I wouldn't take such extreme measures if this mission went more important than you could possibly imagine. Are you in or out? Good. Let's meet your team.
Of note, the deal will run for 4 years, and James Gunn, who directed those fan-favorite Guardians of the Galaxy films for Marvel, will now only be exclusively working for DC.
Something good, something bad, a bit of both.
Oh, what the hell? I don't got that long a lifespan anyway.
Also, movies taking place in separate universes already established within the DCU, like the upcoming Joker sequel, will not be overseen by Gunn. But with series and film cancellations continuing to happen, fans still aren't sure what to make of it all. On a related note, DC's latest casualty, the CW series Stargirl.
We're never gonna stop fighting to protect the world from people like you.
Don't you teach these children any manners?
Okay, Ricky, what says you about all these new leading positions over there at DC, James Gunn in particular? Should we be excited?
Yes, we need another Kevin Feige. We need a titan behind the helm of DC because it's got amazing stories and amazing characters and amazing heroes. And obviously, a lot of controversy surrounding a lot of actors and a lot of the properties. I think James Gunn is definitely the right guy to get it kickstarted in a fresh direction and maybe, make it an actual competitor to the MCU.
Ratatouille, what do you got?
Bird.
Now it. Stay off the comp.
All right, Ricky. Well, moving on to something just a little bit different for us, as YouTuber turned boxing beast Jake Paul continues his winning ways, this time by defeating MMA legend Anderson Silva. No, for real.
Yes, and much more aggressive Silva. This is what you Silva knocked down by Paul.
After his biggest test to date, Paul's record now stands at a very impressive 6-0.
I just wanted it more. I'm a real dog, and I left it all in the ring.
Who's next for the polarizing problem child? Well, if Jake Paul has his wish, it will be another MMA legend, Nate Diaz. No, for real.
I want Nate Diaz, who's a He tried to come into my locker room. He tried to cause some and then he always leaves the arena.
Okay, Ricky, it's getting a little ridiculous. He keeps on winning when everyone expects him to fail. Are you impressed, or are you just waiting for someone to knock him out?
Yeah, look, I'll start by saying I'm not exactly a fan of the Paul brothers in general. That being said, what he's been able to do and the dedication and the time that it takes is impressive. He comes from YouTube. He is not a professionally trained fighter. For him to take on Silva, who is known as the Spider, who is one of the best in the world for a very long time, obviously still one of the best, is no small feat.
Okay, Ricky, well, last for us in the Hollywood headlines is news regarding James Cameron's long in the works Avatar sequel.
I look forward to December when you will be able to experience Avatar: The Way of Water exclusively in theaters.
Yep, The Hollywood Reporter has revealed the film's runtime, and it's going to be longer than the first installment's 2 hours and 41 minutes. This one, it's going to clock in at 3 hours and 10 minutes.
In a response normal. How you feeling, Jake?
Hey, guys. Welcome to your new buddy, Jake.
Good.
This won't be the Oscar-winning director's longest film, though, as 1997's Titanic ran for 3 hours and 14 minutes. Still king of the world, I guess.
I'm the king of the world!
Ricky, are you surprised by this mammoth runtime? And should we just start capping movies at like 3 hours max at this point? I mean, it's so long.
I don't think we should make it commonplace to have these movies running at almost 3 hours. I think it's a lot for audiences. And I think that, I don't know necessarily, maybe just make a sequel, right? Like just to split it in half and make like a nice solid 2 hour movie, and then, an hour 45 movie and tell a bit more story, whatever. But it's hard for me to sit down unless it's a property I really care about.
This family. Is our fortress.
Ricky, thank you so much for joining me today. Always a blast.
Always a blast. Good to see you, Matt.